the game right now. So, strap in, ladies and gentlemen, we're in for a brawl with the pistol round already going live. And SKADE, like I said, on that T side. A little bit of utility sprinkled in everywhere, and also the kit on Ratifaction. Did have a little bit of a tough time, but Percy was there to absolutely lift Secret up last time around.
Yeah, it was an absolute banger of a game coming out from him last time on the on Inferno, but we'll see if he can deliver it to such heights yet again as he's looking to open things up. And that is a crisp shot immediately. Removes Rainmaker from the server and forces him to go on the spectator bench.
I think it was like blinking the moment the peak started coming on in, so yeah, I don't blame him. That's not the best start you want, but overall, no utility was lost in terms of that, only with a Kevlar. So SKADE, they still have opportunities to go to really wherever they want. Secret still having a 2-3 setup. But these three players, they need to hold on toward the best of their ability. Almost no utility on them. The only utility is on Ratifaction on their rotation. Now the execute starts to come on through. Anarchez already getting flashed over towards the pit. Needs to hold on before Synopsy can get really into position. He will get the first, looking for the second one. Anarchez not landing the shots just yet, and Denislaw duplicate. They will take that instead. Percy got the opening. Now needs to find another one to try and make their way over towards this bomb site. Ratifaction has a smoke grenade to at least buy them a little bit of space. And also the kit. Saw last map or last game opening up with a ninja diffuse, potential for another one of those. That's not going to be clearing up behind him just yet, but jumping in towards the action. Oxygen in very good positioning, but Percy won't be expecting duplicate, who will get a 3k.
What a odd start to the game, let's say. Percy finding himself a few frags. The opening there, but SKADE, with the smokes the utility they had, were more than enough to get themselves towards that A bomb site and to find the round there for that T side. Immediately start things up. Secret into this one. It looks like they will be forcing on Synopsy. You know, we love to see it, Rev. We love to see that. The Swag 7, the shotguns coming out for them on either one of these two teams. And T side as well. They've got a few Mac 10s. Going to try and farm a bit of cash. However, they are up against armored players.
Hasn't stopped them before. Oh no, there was an aid. If Ratifaction was sticking around for a little bit longer, that was going to be a real nightmare. And well, the Swag 7, like you said, yesterday it was Saga, the stand-in coach for, I believe, Hellraisers. Not having the most amount of success in the Lethal Inferno. Ended up with like 3 kills towards the end of it. Considering it was about 26 rounds of play, not the most impressive scoreline. But so far, SKADE actually already a man down. Still looking for a potential entry frag somewhere. As Percy yet again has opened up the bomb, or has opened up for his first team, and it gets a little bit overwhelmed at this point inside. Needs to fall back as quickly as he can. But he's got the Swag 7. He already found the first, looking for a little bit more. It already did its job and just absolutely shutting down everything has to do with apartment. Anarchez still here, looking for both of these frags, dancing back and forth between the pillars, the duplicate, holding on strong, looking for that frag. 7 HP still being a threat. Anarchez needs to hit one of these shots eventually.
Anarchez, no!
Finally, he's able to put that one down.
Now, look at it. It's turned around here, Spillin. He's all alone here and will walk into the Desert Eagle. Finally, a lot of struggles with the Eagle spams, but they do manage to get that round.
That was chaotic.
It was Anarchist on the bomb side. Was he coming in for the short rotation? I'm not sure. With the AK as well, struggling to hit the shots, and well, Anarchist missing 7 more in the Desert Eagle. That was a duel and a half.
Took us 6 games. We finally saw a kill with the Swag 7. Now only to get one with the sawed-off shotgun. Well, Anarchez, yeah, might have a little bit more luck if he has a bigger magazine. The AK definitely has one. But up against the pistols from SKADE, that's going to be a little bit of test. Ratifaction's looking to test the waters on his own. Only one not rocking his team's profile picture. It's a little bit of a odd man standing out. But it's a cute puppy, so I won't be up against it just yet.
It's a cute puppy.
It's a good boy.
It really is. Now let's see if you can find a bit of damage here. If the puppy can become a hound as the T side start making their way towards that B bomb side very slowly though. Time still on their side, but the Desert Eagles against the CT side's weaponry may not be as good as you would assume. Or may just be better than you assume here. as the UMP needs to find the first frag at least, I want to say. He's got his teammate as well to back him up right now.
Yeah, MP9 though. Long range, it's a little bit difficult. And Ratifaction will be the one playing close, however. SKADE, blocked by the smoke, but they have used their only utility. They need to push on through with this. Ratifaction not checking out just yet, but he does get a little bit of surprise there. And, well, that defense didn't hold on at all. Molotov to try and delay, which it will. And now with the rest of rotations coming in from Banana. Rainwaker, he's the one holding on with the UMP. And, well, Percy will be able to clear that one out. He's been on fire the entire game so far, and the bomb will get planted, but that's the cost of one life. Oxygen, 1 on 3, Deagle in hand, looking to get the first couple of shots connected. Double swing on in, not going to be able to do too much about it, but considering they didn't invest, or well, they did invest fully, they still at least get a bomb plant from it.
Yeah, 2 frags and a bomb plant's definitely not a bad round. However, they could have, or would have welcomed a bit more of it. But still more than enough for them here. Has the CT side to get themselves their second round here now. 2 in a row will not be falling to the force by, unlike SKADE in the first one. Or that second one. But now, a bit of a pause coming in here. CT side, they're the one's going to be taking this one. Are they, you think they're just making sure, talking things through in case SKADE do decide to force blind this one? Obviously, like, we can tell here that they're not, but might be preparing for the worst case scenario.
I mean, anytime it could be called for any odd reason doesn't necessarily mean people are talking about strategies, but maybe they have been looking at demos from SKADE. I mean, the map pool is very similar to the ones that we saw yesterday. Maybe they were able to piece some pieces together. These teams have been playing up against each other quite frequently lately. Might have a good read on each other's play styles. But for now, SKADE still stuck with just a couple of deagles and a little bit of utility.
Yeah, this T side now, they're just looking to probe around the map, looking for a bit of control that would help them in their quest to glory. Most likely this run not going to be one of those glorious rounds, but we can never shut them out just yet. As the round can still turn on its head once or twice, a bit of a pancake as you've called it at times. Well, let's see if that T side again. They head towards that B-bomb side. There's Ratifaction being boosted. It finds one, and it is now turning into a bit of a dangerous one for that CT side.
And Denislot able to get one back, and what they get UMP for their troubles. Maybe not the best weapon for assaulting. Synopsy is going to be over the M4. But there's a limited amount of control for side of Secret. They really are just playing it risky here. Percy does find the first one on the bomb and gets dropped in a massive position. I'm surprised not more from Secret rotating on over, but they don't really need to at this point. Percy holding it down with such brute force. It's incredible. Last man alive now being Spellin, getting peeked on by Synopsy. And that was just a deagle round from SKADE, which didn't really deliver anything except for a single frag towards Ratifaction. But he has...
Oh,
good.
No, I was going to say, mention something like, a bit of something we were missing in SKADE's last match was Dennis. Like, he's one of the big guns here for that T side of SKADE, or the side of SKADE overall. I do want to see him start to, like, wake up currently on 0 frags, if I'm not mistaken it. And well, once he gets his hand on the but things might change.
Duplicate. Playing a dangerous game with fire there. Banana controls getting very aggressive for the side of Secret. They have gotten control. Anarch has gotten a peek and they fell back. Ratifaction has just spotted the outline of Denislot. Waiting for the peek on back in. He's holding his angle hard, clearing it, but Denislot still comes out on top. Not the only one with information, and suddenly SKADE have made a massive hole in towards the A bomb site. Open up for the rest of the team, but the coast hasn't been cleared completely. Considering the fact that Anarchaz still close on by, still looking for the first frags, but Denislot still being a threat close to that banana area. And whoa, that's a shot and a half.
Quick one on the person. That's probably going to be the round over just like that, yeah. SMF, you can see him removing himself from the bomb site, from the area completely. And that was a very good round. Denislot Not even the AWP. With the AK, finds themselves 3 frags to start things off here into this match. And get things going.
It's going to be a save coming in from Secret. Not too much to really be hyping it up about. SKADE going to be saving all their weaponry as well. It is only their first gun round anyway. And there are going to be no Doja nades coming, going to be flying through. So I feel like that the Doja has single-handedly made the plant for pit or plant for short spot less ideal, because everyone is now just planting it as far in towards the bomb site as possible to make sure that they have a safe exit. Well, Secret's still going to be forcing up or whatever they can. There's a quite a good spread of weaponry. Dennis Law and Anarchez going to be a little bit of a duel for mid control, I would assume, but so far no frags been found just yet. Meantime, Banana Control is aggressive as ever. Secret not backing away just yet, but they don't want to be sticking around for too long. Nades and then just fall back. They did their job, but other than that, can't really do much more.
No, and now D side. We will see what they can do. They have a chance to tie things up on the CT side of the economy. Now in the fragile position, Banana being taken by the side of SKADE. Have made a bit of strides there. On the CT side, they've got a bit of a return here, in case that T side try to go in. But oh, look, this is taking the initiative. Anarchez, the first man in around the corner. There's going to be 3 players. There's one.
Whoa.
Now with his teammates swinging oxygen, taking him down instead. Radifaction will not be traded. That's a... I'm wondering, why does he go in alone? SMF, he was there as well. He could have tried and traded his teammate. They could have had a 3-man hold on there. But instead of the rotations being made on T side of SKADE. Might be walking in towards that B-bomb, so with 2 players defending it. I say that Anarchez immediately rotates away, but SKADE will make their way towards that B-bomb, so with so little time remaining, it's going to be a done deal here.
Well, they have to get something going in Secret. Their rotations are so far away. If no frags come on through, it's going to be a real hassle, but that's a good way to start things up. Almost a double kill, which will at least get Secret to move back just a little bit further. Potential for Anarchez to stop the bomb plant a little bit too low on the crosshair. Now it's a 3-on-3 post plant. No utility left on the side of SKADE, so they're going to be relying on pure firepower, and the remaining smokes are still up. Those will be fading shortly. Up on new box with Dennis Law helming it. Flashbangs and smoke's going to be flying over anytime soon from inside Secret. Dennis Law still looking for the opening frag. We'll find out towards on Percy. Still looking for a little bit more as Rainwaker also comes in towards action, but now the only 2 remaining players are Rainwaker and Spellin. They're very low in health and need to make their way out of there. And well, Anarchez will get the first. Doesn't have the kit, doesn't have a chance to collect the round, but at least a little bit of damage will suffice. SKADE, they get their 3rd.
They will untying things up. They have now. Or tying things up they have. Well, this T side picking up a bit of steam, a bit of pace here on their map pick as well. Good to see them not wasting any time, and like we faced or mentioned this a few times, their app or the maps that these guys are playing right here now, Inferno, Mirage, and Overpass, they are very good on all 3 of them. Like, both of these teams are very good on each map, so it could go either way. SKADE might lose this one, might win the next one. Could be a 2-0. Who knows? That's the kind of stuff that CS delivers.
It's the beauty of Counter-Strike, but the AWP has already been falling for Secret. And with the remaining player and the remaining equipment for the side of Secret, we'll get a little bit dire. Synopsis on A with the AWP holding on his own. I don't think he'll be rotating in for a retake if things don't go the way of this site hold. And immediately the frag already come on through. SMF finds the first, nothing more than that. Percy is bleeding. He will end up burning to a crisp, and now Radifaction in his position. Already known, won't be making it out alive. Synopsis was tempted to go for a rotation, but this is Inferno. If you're not there when it comes on through, you're going to be too late. Well, he'll be saving that AWP for another round. Anarchez didn't even get to use it. Immediately shut down. by an AK. I would assume it was like Denislaw or something, but it's probably oxygen. So far, this is a promising start from SKADE.
Yeah, definitely. Here, well, finding an early success is a good sign. Up of Synopsy gonna be trying to save it, but Spelling on the prowl, and it was gonna past him, but then it's low. Oh, that's Synopsy going down there. And now, it's a well, it's a chance for SKADE to pull ahead here, and really pull ahead here. I mean,
this delivery at home service is getting out of hand. I mean, he's got an AWP delivered to his front door. And he'll be using that for the next couple of rounds. He's going 8 and 5 currently, a small part ahead from the rest of his team. Well, Secret looking to go in with just rifles at this point, and I mean, it's a good starting dink, but other than that, not much more to get from this, and the early aggression already seems to subside a little bit from the side of Secret.
Yeah, so the damage coming in, and bit of a spam with Spilling in a contest with Synopsy on the other side as Apartments is contested by the T side. And again, that goes to show, I mentioned it before we got into the game of SKADE, they've got a very good T side here, a lot of variety to what they do here. So far, we haven't really seen them do anything towards Apartments or that much. And now they're quite heavily towards that A site and Apartments in a general. The utility comes in. Veering short and the long smoke is down, but the T side looking at this. 4 players headed towards that banana area. And the CT side, we'll see if they are ready. They've made a rotation Secret. Even in the first map or match they played on Inferno, and did mention they've got a bit of a tendency to gamble towards that A site. But now look at this. It's going to be the players coming through that B site.
Well, SMF tried to hold it back, but the Molotov not getting anything from it, and well, they got nothing from the original site hold. SMF got smoked out, and well, Percy got tagged down to just a sliver of health before the assault even started, so he didn't even stand a chance. It's going to be a 4-man save from the side of Secret, not going off to the best of starts, and I wouldn't be surprised if SKADE suddenly want to go to try hunt for this, because they have the bank to do it, and if they do take these rifles out of their hands, that is going to be detrimental. Secret, they're kind of gunning for all of these firearms to be in their possession towards the next round to at least have a chance in all this. Oxygen is going to be leading the charge in terms of it. No one going to peek in from Secret, however, just yet. A little bit of fragging damage, and one move pushing all the way through. Only thing that'll happen is that Oxygen will lose his rifle.
Yeah, T side. 5 rounds on them, 4 in a row now, and the CTs. They went for the save. I believe all 4 of them did manage to hold on to their weapons, which they have. A big plus to that CT side and their economy. Percy, I think he can be dropped to weapon depending on... Yeah, Rowdy Faction, he can drop. Someone else may be able to drop an A1S if they can, if they want to rebuy themselves, or SMF with a FAMAS instead. Wow, Secret. Again, this has to be some kind of a decisive round here right now. As a T side, you can see their economy starting to get a bit out of hand if they keep winning these. Well, the CTs, they're going to try and save as many guns again as possible. Those buy rounds are going to become a problem here for that CT side as the game keeps going. And oh, look at that. Bit of banana aggression immediately here from that T side. Going to be doing a lot with the AWP and having dodged the nade mostly. It's only that in his face. Rowdy Faction. Toying there with him.
Well, it's going to be a lot of dangerous territory now for Secret, considering the only real silver lining they have if they lose this round is their loss bonus. Other than that, it's really not too much to go on. You don't really have too much of a shining light coming all the way through this. SMF once again playing close. We'll get the first one and the second this time around. With Rowdy Faction also spamming all through towards Spellin, leaving only Denislaw. And the bomb wide open. Anarchaz joining in towards the fun as well, giving a quick little smoke grenade to at least give SMF a little bit of an alleyway to move on through. Denislaw, he knows that players are close on by, but he still needs to play that very carefully, and with bullets whizzing past his ear, he's going to be playing for a legitimate reaction time, but not meant to be. Rainwaker, last one left alive. Not going to be in too much of a paradise there. That's a very, very good round from Secret.
Yeah, T-side will be shot down by the side of Secret. That was a, what I would like to call a decisive round that I mentioned earlier on. Look at the AK as well now being collected, or at least one of them if you upgrade an M4s or normal M4s here as well. And SKADE trying to get themselves something else here. If they win a round like this, it would be a blow against that CT side economy, or on the other hand, if Secret do, SKADE's would be very much under a pressure.
There's only 2 players on this A bomb side for side of Secret, leaving that only to 1. Rainwaker, you get the opening frag at a little bit of cost of health, but with them still staying as passive as they are, now moving in for the attack has resulted in a limited amount of Secret control. Anarchist playing for an anti-flash position, but might not be expecting the second one to come on through. It's a one-and-done position the way he's currently playing. Percy needs to step up quite massively, to hold on towards everything, and Anarchist, he needs to try whatever he can. 1 man left alive here. Look, gets 1, but not much more than that. But it was a cracker of a shot, otherwise on Rainwaker. And that's enough. He would have to save it. That's nothing he can do about it. There's enough money to buy it in the next round anyway. Might as well secure yourself an AK and a little bit of utility as well.
Yeah, might as well. Now, SKADE, again, a very good offense towards that A side. They just keep pulling out these tricks out of their sleeve. Rainwaker, the double frag in this one, really helping his team out quite a bit after that wash out of the last round. We do see SMF now, again, struggling to save CT side. If he does manage to save, which currently looks like he will be able to quite easily, can afford yet another buy. Which in the last one, if you go by anything like that, it will be a close affair, to say the least. But thinking AWP can be afforded, and Anarchist immediately spam buys one. Got the AWP armor and a bit of utility. Good spawn. Haven't really seen him go for too much aggressiveness just yet, at least towards that A side. Banana peek a few times, yes. So
kind of hard to put him up against Denislaw, considering how aggressive Denislaw is as an AWPer.
True, he's gone for the banana peek like, I think three times at least now.
Yeah, he's pushed up alone, he's trying to push through smokes and trying to make as much space for his team. Look at him, he's already going.
Yeah, he's demonstrating it. Knows exactly what we're talking about here. It's his time to shine. The spam, oh, Synopsy. Gotta be tickling him through the wall there, and even more. Nearly connecting, but that wall's slightly too thick. But, oh, I like this. The banana control the CT side have already found here, and I mentioned it earlier. They've been going for this 4-man stack towards that A-bomb side quite a bit, and now with that deep smoke, they're going to try and bait that SKADE side in. They're not going for that rotation towards the A-bomb side, instead of waiting it out, and it's going to be a mistake this time. And look at this T side going out towards that A-bomb side. It's going to be Rainwaker with the first rag, but here's Percy, 1 and 2. Holds down Mouse, one escaping into the confinements of the smoke and the bomb site.
He's looking for a way back in towards this bomb site, and well, SKADE don't have the bomb in possession just yet. Percy's still on the bomb site, still being a nuisance, still hitting shots towards Denislaw. Rainwaker will finally take him out of action. There's a flank from his faction. Once he loves sneaking in behind them, and for A1S as well, might just be a deciding factor. They don't know where he's coming from, but Spellman with a quick reaction will take it back to 1 versus 1. Anarchaz up in hand. Needs to land just 1 shot at Spellman. He's planting very open. Smoke not fading out just yet. And wait, he's actually going through it!
What?
What?
Well, even he's surprised, and well... Holy crap, what a shot coming out! He just traces the ball as he's in the smoke, the fading smoke. He's quick scoping him, the flick comes out. And round number 5 for Anarchy. As I said, they could contest this round, but that is as close as it really could have gone here. Realistically speaking, that is Anarchez showing his AWP prowess.
I mean...
yeah.
What?
At a loss for words here, Grav. How are you?
Yeah, I mean, good job. Alright, yeah, Anarchez, he closes that round out,
sir.
but I gotta admit, Percy is also a real big reason why the round was even in contention, because he got himself a triple kill. And being a nuisance, denying that bomb blast from ever happening, Anarchaz, he's proving that he's now the aggressive Alper. He heard our comments earlier, but he's not having any of it. Getting himself the opening frag towards an oxygen, and well, I'm still recovering, excuse me, but SMF and Ratifaction not having the most amount of success towards that B bomb site just yet, and well, rotations are a fair ways away.
Yeah, this T side, we now again seen them go for the speed push quite a few times, and this time we got to try and catch them out of guard. But Ratifaction, 2 frags quickly delivered by the A1S, and here's SMF with his own A1S as they just, well, silent and sneaky remove that T side one at a time, leaving it all to Dennis Lowe, the aggressive Opera, now having to clutch out a very undoable 1 versus 4, and just walking into the final man is Ratifaction. They did 4 rounds that round, or 4 frags that round, not 4 rounds. But he's delivering now, and well, we mentioned yesterday, or the last game Secret did play, he was a bit quiet on the map. Well, now he's definitely showing up.
Yeah, Ratifaction making the M4A1S work. It's kind of, I feel like we kind of got a demonstration of why not showing traces is such an important thing with like the 2 rounds ago with Anarchaz hitting that 1 shot. But although it might just be like a personal preference, still believe the fact that if you play with the silencer on, you give yourself like 1 or 2 extra microseconds with just pure confusion. That's a good frag grenade, now pushing all the way through. Dennis thought trying to make it work. Another frag from Ratifaction. He gets himself a quick triple.
He got 4K last round. Just give it to him. SMF, no.
Well, come on.
No. That's a bit of BM again, isn't it? Everyone just stealing everyone's aces. Could have been it. Granted, we already did see Zello with the ace in the first match of the day. It was quite a long time ago in Vertigo, the first map of that one. But we, well, won't be going too much into it, as it was a very quick match back long ago. But SKADE right now, look at them. They had it to eco, and it's not the first, like, one of the first ecos they've had. They definitely could be wrong.
Well, they had an eco around the
oh yeah, the very start. Yeah, I mean, eco for the after a long time. Let's say that.
Yeah, had a good streak going. Now it's all come crumbling down, but they're back on their feet. No op on the SKADE side just yet. They will probably have to claw it off Anarchaz's cold dead hands, but so far they are more than ready to keep on going with all this.
Yeah, but oh no, looks like Anarchaz finding a bit more of his groove here. The slightly aggressive angle towards mid, trying to find the timing shot there with the flashbang coming out. And he said very quickly moving into apartment, trying to get that map control just by holding W. People call it a religion. I would have to agree with them. There's each W holding. Just look at Furia, look at Art. He's a man of that exact thing, but now brackets being taken over by SKADE with a boost. I think will be coming in there, but Snopsy, is he ready? He spotted Spell, and that's the moment drop, and the information that CT side first on the frag towards that bracket here as Dennis Lowe walking to that. Smug getting taken down. Head chopped off in a 5-on-3 here, but not for long.
Well, with 3 remaining T-side terrors trying to come on through on all this. Do we get the first 2 opening frags, actually? That's the 2 heaviest hitter also down. On the side of Secret. Now it's on to the B players, Ratifaction and SMF. Had a couple of good rounds already, looking for a little bit more this time. No nades to really bait out these last 2 really low health players, and Duplicate actually wins that first duel. Leaving everything on just SMF. Spots Duplicate's head. Trying to spam on, so we're not going to be able to connect the shots just yet, and Rainmaker will take that one. And we're going to get a 8-7 half, just we don't know for what side yet.
Yeah, it was also like this in, if I believe in the first match for Secret Hellraisers, where, like, I mean, Secret definitely had themselves quite a lot, like, quite a good start, but Hellraisers had a good start in that one, but Secret did claw their way back into it. That was quite a while ago, mixing up the teams there. I believe that was or something that did happen on that one, an 8-7 half in good favor of Secret back then. But again, enough of that. This is this. That was that, and, well, Banana Control is kind of the game here again, but the T-side forfeiting that for now, and immediately Gotta be changing things up once again into apartments a bit more. Spellin. This time he's gonna demand taking the damage. His Synopsy will live there, but Rainwaker getting so close here. This timing might catch them out of guard. Not expecting them to go through that smoke, and it's gotta be chaos unfolding towards that A side. The Magnet going out first. Rainwaker one frag. Look at that next one. Percy hiding at the bow site. Will find one, but the split comes in, and then he's not even through a smoke. Has found one of the defenders taking down that A bomb site very quickly, and it's onto that retake here as SKADE look to cruise towards round number 8.
Well, once again, these B players left to clean up whatever they can. I'll say it doesn't exactly look good. Duplicate in a very, very good position to try and stop the push coming in. And that's a flawless, almost flawless attack from SKADE as we're moving on towards the second half at this point. And well, both these teams have been showing a lot of resolve, and I don't really know if I can make a prediction of who's going to take this map just yet. I still want to go with Secret to like back myself up and not go like betray my own word at this point, but it's up in the air.
I mean, this is the mapping of SKADE. They've got 8 rounds on the T side.
True.
It's not a bad one by any means, but Seeker, their last match, they had a very good T side. Granted, you could say a bit of it was because of the fact that the Hellraisers did have that stand-in on the CT side that made things a bit easier for them. But we'll see. We will see as we head towards that second half immediately. Radifaction currently sitting atop of the scoreboard at a 14-10. Rainwaker matching his statistics at the exact same stat line for him. But now, all of that, like you mentioned, you're not too sure which one of these teams will win it out, but the pistol round, it's not going to matter that much, but it will give one of these teams a slight edge. Let's see if we could immediately come back from the 1-round deficit they're currently in Oxygen with a bit of a jump spot there.
It's a weird setup from Secret currently going on.
They seem like they were kind of anti-Stranding for it. They know he likes to go for that kind of a setup, or that kind of a jump spot, perhaps.
Well, it did leave SKADE without any information, so they're just now gambling on the fact that they might not have as many defenders on A, which is wrong, considering they have 4 of them ready and raring to go. 2 of them, or 3 of them, focus over towards just short. And now the Apps push is going to come on in. Oxygen trying to hold on through, not going to be able to get too much, except for just a couple of kills. Percy will deliver himself a double. Now it's a 3-on-3. Bomb yet to go down. But no utility left for the side of Secret. They have to make the most of out of what they have. And it isn't a lot. SKADE, however, very, very good chance of being able to complete on this retake. They have to connect the shots. And that is, well, the magic combination that's necessary. 2 coming in from short, looking to push on in through with no utility, with no flashbangs to come on through, but there is Dennis Law. First 2 already hits on Percy. He needs to ace, and he won't be able to. A spell will put a bullet into his head. And with that kit, that will have easy time to get round number 9 on the board.
I'll say good round for the side of SKADE now. They're going to have themselves a chance to get double digits here, but the T side, do they want to force fight? They've got money for 1 or 2 AKs if they want to drop one over. With Percy able to buy one for himself with armor. Could be still another one dropped for someone else with armor, if they really want to go for that kind of a big play. And yeah, SMF probably, will be dropped over an AK, so I was absolutely correct in saying that. Whoever did drop that over, probably, yeah, it's going to be Radifaction. It's got no armor. And a Desert Eagle, so it's a... all things considered, a fairly even buy. The utility is the only big difference here.
Oh, SKADE, a lot of banana control this time around. Secret still have AKs in their possession, considering the fact that they actually got the bomb planted. Double AK, one hero AK on SMF with a lot of utility on them as well. And now looking to go towards on banana. If they win these duels, it's going to be quite promising. Spellin does bite the dust first. Percy with a good shot, but here comes Duplicate with a triple and a quad on this MP9. Leaving only Radifaction with no armor and a deagle. And well...
AK's not finding a single thing in the force by. Teared it down.
No ace, though. That's a bit unfortunate, but...
What's being teased this match, getting 4Ks only.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't seen any aces. Have we seen any aces today at all?
Yeah. Zello and Verdio.
True.
He just walked up ramp, 4 frags, and well, the final one. CT spawn.
This is the first round that they got.
Yeah, 3rd round of the game. He just walks up casually, finds 5. Was it quite the round? But yeah, right now that force bite really was not what they wanted at all. And SKADE have a chance to now get themselves a bit of momentum going on in the economy. Now starting to build for them, hopefully, after this round. Inferno, you want that utility and all that. There, oxygen. Nice frag of the second one. Still being spammed through the walls as he escapes T side and their Wrath.
Synopsy. That's a really good shot towards duplicate, but Spellin a bit too close to be taken off guard. And he's still looking to be playing as close to personal as he did previously. Anarchez not going to be standing much of a chance. 3k for him up against the Pistols. And now only 5 rounds away from closing it out. Secret, they're 4 rounds away from even tying it up, so pressure's on them.
Yeah, it's still very close at this point, like, until one of these teams gets to 13 or 14, it's basically anyone's game. I mean, until 16 is anyone's game, but being a bit more realistic here, I guess. Would, like, 13 or 14 is when things are going to get a bit more interesting, or less interesting, if you want to swing it that way for a bit more pessimistic.
How dare you?
I'm sorry.
Never be pessimistic. Glass is always half full. And Secret, not exactly going to the best start. They don't have banana control, so they're kind of limited in their actions until they want to try and take that back, and they're going to have to expend a lot of utility unless they want to go through this just pure, go completely blind, which is a risk that rarely happens. Look like to be a little bit of a split going on here. A little bit of pressure towards the both bomb sites in case things don't go the right way around the first time. Now, oh my lord, those nades. Oh, SKADE, man advantage without even seeing anyone just yet.
Predator missile coming in.
Jesus, they are not getting any round on banana just because of the nades. Well,
Yeah,
Secret, they have to make something because of it now. Don't have any time to go to anywhere else.
CT side map pick. SKADE utility on point, but duplicate. He's playing so close, and look at the time. I would assume they just play a bit back on the bomb side. We got to try and cast them out by this in Radifaction. As soon as that smoke goes out, and there's a flashbang coming in here, but don't forget will be called out and Spellin. That B-most now a 4-on-4. Gonna try and slam through that smoke. Molotov is gonna come in. Spellin taken down at the moment. Should be going down here as well. It's obviously covering his teammate, but the spam is perfect from Spellin. Molotov does not affect him if he is far enough.
Percy is going towards on banana and a lot of other places as well. He does deal with the first challenge, looking for a little bit more. Dennis Law, aggressive as always, looking to push through with the AWP once they go for a little bit of boost. Potentially catch up Anarchez, which he will. Really good shot. But now Percy, he's one playing close.
No.
He wasn't checked at all. And well, that might just go in his favor, and it will. Quick little 1 versus 2. And he was able to close that one out.
He just held his mouse one. And, well, we were saying before the game started, as it started, Percy was a absolute madman the last time they played Inferno. Currently 19 as well. He's risen quickly to the top of the scoreboard here in that second half with those few frags in the past few rounds as well. Definitely giving Secret a lifeline here. And hoping to pull them even further ahead. 11-8, you mentioned it was a 4 rounds gap, and now it's turned into a 3-round gap. And CTs, how do they wanna play it from here on out? Because the economy now is a big factor in it. Like if they want to force might lose that round, it's nearly caught up to them. So
yeah, this is the best chance that Secret have, considering the there's only been 4 rounds on this second half for now. So if they're able to string a couple of rounds together, build up their economies, which is a lot easier on that T side, they have a good chance of equalizing. But they have to get through this bite first, and this might be the most deadly one. If they strike right on back, it's going to be disastrous. But that's a really good opening frag from Percy. Inferno is his domain. He just really cannot be bothered with doing anything else than hitting headshots today. No Secret.
Look at this. There's time for a very quick change of pace into CT spawn, and Rainmaker caught between the angles trying to offset his aim. Radifaction goes in. And well, I guess the jump peak does what it's intended with Snopsy finding that trade very quickly on the man advantage still here for that secret side. Instead of going into CT, they're going to be walking back towards that A-bomb site. Currently, 2 players are defending it, or I say defending it, but very loosely so. One in apartments, one towards short, trying to figure out if the T side to make their way from there. Kind of trying to swing into them. I do as well.
Oxygen has cleared a lot of places for the side of SKADE, and well, there is a little bit of a question mark still dangling in the air at this point. If they're going towards B, they're going to go up against a singular person, and that's Spellin here on Ruins. And if he plays a targeted split as well as Percy did last time around, that's the round. Well, back in contention, but if they deal with him instantly, that's the round over. And nothing that SKADE can do about it. A little bit more action on the rotation. He will get smoked off, so he won't be able to play a part in it just yet. Pushing through, however, potentially even lining things up. He's looking to gain an edge, and well, it's first opening. Not going to be presenting itself, but that's going to be SKADE falling back on this.
It will be forfeiting around away as secret. Now they do start to claw their way into this. The force buy doesn't work out, but these 2 weapons, we've seen them plenty of times already in the past few days here, where an AWP only, or basically an AWP alone, has been able to find rounds here on the CT side of things. Overpass one of those maps that we did see it on. Inferno definitely had a chance. Manpower can be surprising at times for the CTs. T side now, they gotta be exiting in unison all the way towards that banana area. Should be fine. Yep. Player survived. A bit of a Goon best solving party there for Percy. And 11 and 9. Greb, what are you starting to think of this now? It's getting close.
Getting real close. Considering the fact that SKADE have no utility to go into it, they would just ask you to call for a quick timeout, so I have time to explain it as well. But they have to decide what basket they want to put their eggs in. Do they want to keep on, well, do they want to force up into this round as well to try and power up with the remaining equipment that they already have? Do they want to fully invest into this and hope that the op and M4 stick on over nonetheless? Do they want to go for a full eco and just hope that the M4 and the ops just survive, or maybe lucky get a couple shots in? But it's basically all up in the air from here. They have to get, or at least Dennis Lott, it's going to be up to him. And if he plays as aggressively as he currently is, it might get really tricky to be able to save that up towards the next couple of rounds. But it might catch Secret off guard as well.
Yeah, definitely could. It's that up. We'll see now if it gets any action. On the T side, they will be making their way towards that A-bomb side very quickly here in apartments. But the CT side, look at the stack they've got here. Oxygen going to be holding close by with the P16, really taking care of Percy with the double entry. This is his domain. You said that earlier. Now that has not changed a bit. Dennis Lowe, the next man to hold that A side, but the CT's making rotations and his teammates coming in there. But the T side immediately calling it quits on this A side push, and they will have themselves a free B bomb side if they keep it going.
That's honestly just only been working now in Secret's favor. They got 2 opening frags, don't need much more than that, and they just fall back from it. Duplicate, however, still has the M4 in hand. 2 biggest threats haven't been dealt with on the side of SKADE, and the bomb is currently on an island on that B bomb site. They have to make this work. He's planting for banana control, but other than that, it's still going to be a very, very big brawl. And Spellin will get caught off, so no flank coming in from the banana side. All of Secret can just worry about what's going to be happening straight in front of them. Dennis already saving the op, wanting to keep the fighting chance on up. And well, if Duplicate also comes out alive of this, that's going to be a pretty decent full buy, all things considered.
Yeah, you're again absolutely right. The CT side kind of gonna try and save those weapons, and well, an open and M4 seem like they will be. Duplicate. Let's look at the survive towards that B side. Barely able to. The bomb planted a bit closer than he probably expected at the first place, but thankfully does move away from the construction area and into safety for now. And 11 at 10, things only 1 round away here for the side of a Seeker, who could tie things up here. I did mention as well, their T side fantastic against Hellraiser. It could have been just because of the coach on Hellraiser's side, but currently they're proving that to be a bit of a false claim here.
Proving to be very adept of it, no matter who's going to be in towards it. And well, it's taking a quick showcase of Percy, currently 5-1 in opening duels. He's really been opening up these rounds, but this time not going to be part of the problem. Quick trade, and that does take down Dennis Law and the op. So all in all, almost an equal trade for side Secret. Still up in the air where they want to go from this. They need to collect the bomb first of all. It's talking apartments, and Opsy not landing the shot that he really wants to as well. But he's taking the nade to the shins, and it will blow up in his face. It's potential for Secret to tie this round on up, or if SKADE can turn it around and keep on going with or rebuild on their streak. It's a 4-on-4 nonetheless. It's not exactly quick rotation coming in. If Secret want to try to go towards on B. Synopsy trying to make a play, and it's not going to work out in his favor, but it will keep SKADE pinned for just a little bit. So Secret have to move quickly. They have to deal with Spellin as fast as possible. If Spellin plays it smart, he won't be doing anything at all, but he will swing on in and will get taken out by Anarchez. Now it's where the 3-on-3 post plan. Anarchez still being a threat and immediately being taken down by Rainwaker. He's starting to spice up quite a bit. Now it's a 2-on-3. Artifaction, SMF, usually they hold on towards this B-bomb site on the CT side. Now, a little bit of a reversal of the roles. There, well, still holding on towards the B-bomb site, but for very different circumstance. One flashbang on SMF, looking for a little bit more loot. Opening Artifaction, not finding anything just yet, but his teammate definitely will. Artifaction and SMF speaking out now, and that's a really good hold, a 2-on-3. And they secretly equalize.
Yeah, finally the frags at the same time there. 3 quick ones falling for that CT side, and things have been equalized 11-11. Percy in that round didn't really get too much going on his way, but it doesn't matter at all. With the CT side of SKADE now having been taken down completely economically shattered. Spellin is to scout everyone else on Desert Eagles, and the T side have a chance to now pull ahead and trying to close out this first map. The Scout looking for some damage already, but apparently Anarchist jumping over the bullet as the Mac then immediately going out towards. But I'm looking for that map control on Snopsy. Chase holds W for long enough. There's SMF with that second, but still a few more here towards that B side. Rainwaker with the Desert Eagle looking for that frag, and well, Snopsy still continues to be a threat here, but Rainwaker. Bit of a flat frag coming in there from him. CTs have made their rotations and well, hoping for any more damage, but it's looking like a no-go here. The Synopsis still 3 frags in the Mac 10 so far in the round.
Yeah, the Scout not going to be able to do too much. Artifaction once again on the flank. He's their usual lurker at this point. Just wanting to get behind wherever SKADE are trying to hide, and well, doesn't really matter if the Scout gets saved on over. Not exactly the most impact heavy weapon, but Artifaction will take it nonetheless. Every single kill is an extra $300 in his back pocket, so he'll be more than happy to take all of those home, and he's been doing really well.
That he has. Really surprising me right now. Well, it wasn't off day apparently last time, but now as well as CTs. They've got Dennis Law on the op. And well, he's looking for a bit of something here. He's been doing fairly well, a bit better than last time as well again. I'm gonna say that once again. But now headed out towards that banana area as the T side are looking for the CTs. Well, those nades immediately coming in, nukes going out, and well, the CTs gonna try and answer, but unable to find any real damage with that by the T side. Now, timing will suit them as they take control of it. Top of the banana, looking for some more as the Molotov goes out for the CTs. I like this bit of a setup going on here. 2 players next to each other. The nades going out, but no T-side players there to catch them. Or I say that, but it goes over the wall, and Percy and SMF both half HP now. And look at that. Spellin still lining up another one. T-side under a lot of trouble.
In terms of health, they've given and they have received. It's actually a little bit of a threat on both sides. Double-edged sword, that banana control. The more people you're trying to hold on towards it with, the less you have to assault other places. But if you're going for a full-on B take, might work out in your favor. 40 seconds left, and they're running over towards on Banana, setting up for smokes yet again. Last piece of utility being used. Duplicate still has a Molotov to deny it. But now the real question starts, and how well can they hold on towards everything? Duplicate finds the first, and alongside with Spellin, able to hold on quite well, but Percy, he's been so crucial for the secret side.
Yeah, the usual suspect finding entries again, and well, without the CT side in a retake. It is not looking great here as Secret they're clawing their way back in this and even taking command of this match. The flashbang a perfect, but Dennis Law full blind, it does not care. Deciding their way in here and trying to defend that bomb slice. Synopsy just turning around 180s. Styling at this point. Looking to take it on the CG side and Oxygen. He's the only man here. The kid is there, dropped on the floor. Hasn't got him now, has taken it. But it has been spotted, and Synopsy again. He just goes out for the swing. He does not care.
Man wants frags. He doesn't want to be at the bottom of the scoreboard, and well, he no longer is. The Secret now 3 rounds away from taking SKADE's map pick. And then we're moving on towards Mirage, where well, both these teams are quite formidable. So it's going to be a brawl all the way through. But SKADE, they're probably going to have to at least go for a half buy in this. Couple of deagles, a little minimal amounts of utility to try and shut this round down in Secret. Looking poised for 14. 3 away at this point from claiming the first of a best of 3.
Yeah, look at that. 9 rounds played here and 6 straight for the row of Secret. Or for the side of Secret. That is their T side coming into full effect. Everyone finding those entries needed, or everyone finding the frags needed. Percy finding the entries needed. And his teammates there to clean up the pieces as they fall. And rounds and after another, Secret haven't made their way into this. Anarchist on the T side hasn't really been called for. Like, the CT side, he was doing very well. Like, he was hanging in there, but the T side, he's going to be quiet. But Grevik, guess who showed up once again here? It's the one man you would always expect to count on here on the T side of Inferno. The entries, the fact that he can do it so casually and consistently is just mind-boggling.
Winning entries on a trade or has a flashbang, he at least gets like 2 kills for the last 3 rounds.
Yeah, he's going 5 and 2 in opening duels here.
It's
yeah,
it's quite the impressive stats, and most of the frags were impact kills as well, just opening up the B bomb site or destroying the pistol stack that SKADE are currently rocking. But with only 1 player on that B site, might get a little bit more difficult for the side of SKADE to hold on in case Secret do find out. And the way Secret have been playing is they've been playing very methodically, not really going in headstrong for the most part. Using as much time as they can to feel the offensive out.
Yeah, I mentioned the pistol stack the CT side have is currently just holding on short, not really getting anything out of it just yet, but it's going to be the usual suspect heading the charge again. Percy making his way around mid with Anarchist by his side. The smoke landing on the T side. About to walk into what could be disaster here if the CT side have their way. Duplicate waiting for that nade, waiting for control or something from his teammates. There's that nade going out, and now the Desert Eagles coming in very handy. In this one, Synopsy and Percy again find a few frags. Entries being found by the T side, but well, SMF apparently he's going to be stepping up here today to the plate, finding those 2 headshots, 1 and 2 very swift.
Well, Spellin has been fairly quiet on the CT side and on the T side as well. Not really finding a stride just yet. But potential is there for to at least find a an AK or something, because Secret not really holding on to that as well hard as you might expect. Artifaction look for a little bit of extra frag, and he will find it. Won't be losing out on that duel anytime soon. A Secret they confirm themselves at least a 14th round. Question is, how are SKADE going to be bouncing back from this? They have the full buy, they have the money necessary to make this happen, but they have been relying on Duplicate and Dennis Law to really open up these rounds, and well, they kind of need everyone to step up.
Yeah, they need to get something going on right about now. As Secret fast approaching 15 and then 16. Now is when things get really interesting here. That T side, you can see their economy getting a bit out of hand here in that CT side. Let's see if they can hold that B bomb. So it's going to be chaos as the T side start to enter. It's not taking it down. SMF the next one. Is the side holding so far. Ratifaction with one. Hanging in there for that T side. Yes, Percy, the usual suspect, already finding one with the next one. But Rain Waker, hello. He comes in and removes that one big thread on the T side here.
No flank coming in from the side of SKADE either there. It all is fully on holding it. They have the bomb in possession. They have everything they need to get. And Dennis Law, he will get himself a double. And well, that's the first time I feel like the B defense has really worked out in their favor. Finally having an op over there as well on Spellin has allowed him to at least open up that defense very, very thoroughly.
Yeah, T side. Now, I mean, they've still got more than enough money to go for the buy, like I mentioned in the last round, but SKADE, if they win this one and the next one, as I'm assuming, Secret will have themselves even another one in that one, but we'll see as Anarkez already opening things up here. Will be counted on and will deliver with the first frag. That nade, well, a huge miss. Only barely just hushing Anarkez there.
Hard took any damage because of it as well. And with SKADE, 3 people, the bulk of their defense on this A bomb site. And a good nade on towards on Anarkez will at least drop into almost half. But with the assault about to come on through, he's still being dropped on as well. Denislav with a very good frag on towards Synopsy might actually persuade Secret to go towards the B bomb site, in which they will. Not really known to SKADE just yet, but they will rotate one player on over. They have Dennis Law on a quick rotation in case they need him, and which they will. Now, Spellin going to get pressured. Held on very well last time with the AWP. Looking to recreate it. Will get a 1, but quick turn by Anarkez. Thought it was almost a collateral coming on through, but Secret, a very good chance of getting 15 here. But they need to beat the last 3 players here, and Wilt Ratifaction finds the first. Looking for a little bit more. Anarkez with a beautiful shot, leading only Dennis Law. And trying to push the smoke, needs to get past Ratifaction. That's the real deal right there. His gun is shown as Secret. They will get map point. And what a shot from Anarkez to completely disable Oxygen for playing a role in that round.
Yeah, it just seems to be someone new showing up every single round here in that T side, in case it's not Percy, who's, well, that last round he was well, relatively quiet, find absolutely nothing but Anarkez. That 3k, absolutely beautiful. The first frag in mid, opening things up there, making the CT rotations a bit wobbly. SKADE only having to react to it. They had to be bomb site, but not for long. And here we go. What could be the potential final round of this match, or of this first map here. As the T side up against a double up and an MP9 on Oxygen is the only slightly leak wink, but you know my thoughts about the MP9. You have your own. And I'll just want to tell you, it is going to find a few frags. Oh, but Anarkez, what is shot coming out? The jump peak just swerves into it, and Duplicate has to defend that B with it all by himself, but not able to, as Percy, once again, the usual suspect, finding a frag at the CT side, and a 3-on-4 retake towards that B bomb. So Moldov's going out once again. And Synopsy, look at this, he's going to catch out the lurk. Oxygen, the MP9, not finding anything. I've been disappointed here. I've been let down, but Dennis Law going to be holding that flank instead of this AWP. And the retake is on.
It's not only a retake, but it's also a lure coming in from Synopsy. Well, Dennis Law will have the angle to try and deny it. Bomb yet to be planted from side of Secret. They are taking their time. And actually, Dennis Law is completely rotated the other way around. He's going through Banana. Rainmaker is the only one close on by, getting spammed on through. And now it's all onto one man to try and give them a chance of taking their own map pick. Try and get this to overtime. And it's Dennis Law. 1 on 3 will get presented with SMF. Anarkez quick on the reaction. Will take Inferno, and we will be going